welcome back to Buzzing Threads. This week I'm working on a quick project, which is another inktense project of a butterfly. It's a new to me subject, so I don't really know what I'm doing, so just follow along to learn about my journey. I started by drawing in the body and then painting that area. So that's the body done. I used quite a small brush so that the amount of water that I was applying was quite small, and I intermittently used my iron just to dry it off and stop it spreading any further. I'm relatively happy with the results. I did find it was spreading quite a lot, so that's going to be a real challenge when it comes to doing the wings. So that's my yellows and oranges done. I found I had to add quite a lot more colour as I was going along, adding in some different shades, some reds, some browns, to really get it how I wanted it, but I think it's come out quite nice and vibrant now. So that's the blues done. I've used a little bit of mauve in with my blue just because it was looking a bit flat when I just used the one colour. So that's the dark areas of one wing done. I've found it was quite hard to keep the definition in the black areas, and it has kind of merged into the blue quite a bit, but I'm not going to worry about that because when I come to stitch it I can add that definition back in and hopefully add in some more blue shades to bring out the blue again. So I have finished the painting stage. It's definitely not perfect, but I think it's good enough to go on to the next stage. I'm trying to bear in mind that this is very much a kind of sketch of a butterfly. I don't want perfection, so little kind of imperfections I'm just going to ignore. Okay, so I'm ready to start sewing now. I have got interfacing bonding to my fabric. I'm using a small hoop to keep my fabric tight. I've selected a few brown threads which I think are what I need for the body, and I've got my open-toed foot on ready. I'm going to keep the feed dogs up. That's usually how I like to work, so I'm going to try with them like that. So I'm just going to get started. So that's the body largely done. I've worked quite quickly on it. I very much intend this butterfly to be kind of a sketch, a bit of a practice run. I don't want to spend too long on it. So I've been working quite fast, trying not to think too much about what I'm doing and just seeing how it comes out. So the thread painting is finished. There's kind of mixed success here. I'll talk a bit more about that at the end, but I'm going to go on to doing some quilting now to finish off the piece. So here's the finished piece. All I've done is quilted around the outside, as this is very much just a practice run. Some final reflections just to finish off. I'd like the inktense colours to be a bit more intense and more defined. I would like the stitching to be a little bit more delicate, maybe, to reflect the delicacy of the butterfly. And I'd also like to incorporate a wider range of threads into my stitching so that my colours don't seem too flat. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. Bye.